And we continue this time as residents of Kurudu and Orozo satellite communities under the Abuja Municipal Area Council are raising the alarm over massive dump sites that have taken over major sections of their roads. In both communities, refuse collection points initially designated for household waste have overflowed their boundaries, spilling onto the carriageways and obstructing free flow of traffic. Now, beyond the fiscal inconvenience, the decomposing waste has become a severe health hazard, with residents complaining of foul stench and a sharp rise in rodents as well as flies in the area. Now, despite repeated calls to the AMAC Environmental Department to evacuate the sites, the piles continue to grow daily, sparking fears of a disease outbreak as the dry season intensifies. News Central Sagir Ibrahim is monitoring the situation in Orozo, while Sumayya Abubakar is also in Kurudu. Let me start with Sagir, who is live in Orozo. Sagir, good afternoon to you. I can just see right behind you there, the pile that is just behind you. Looking at the waste, or the volume of waste behind you, it is clear that it's blocking the road. How are motorists even navigating this access? And has the area council explained why their trucks have stopped coming to pick up their refuse?
Good afternoon, Judith. I'm really struggling to talk because of the amount of stench. Judith, I'll try to paint a picture. The sun is high in the sky. The weather is very hot, and it's touching the pile of this refuse, as you can see here. I just hope that in the studio and viewers at home can imagine the stench that it's being emitted at the moment. If you look around me, you will see there's a couple of activities that's going on. But let me start with what's right here in front of me. There are pineapples on the ground just by the side of the refuse. It's 500 for anybody who wants to know. But that's not the matter of interest at the moment. It's the fact that it is staying this close to a pile of rubbish that has been here, according to residents, since the 28th of December and has not been cleared. The rubbish stretches from this way up until the end there, more than 30 feet. And talk about how much distance it has consumed in the road. It's around more than 10 feet. But then let me walk around and get some individuals who would be able to contribute to this conversation, because like I mentioned, this is a market area, and I definitely intend to show you other activities that's going on in proximity to this market. Now, this is the rubbish site. This is the market that stretches all the way in. You can imagine how much has been taken off, not just by the market, but by the traffic. 10 feet I mentioned earlier. Let me speak to one or two individuals to hear what they have to say about the matter at the moment. Good afternoon, sir. We are live currently. I don't know if you would mind just standing up a bit so that the camera can get you. We're live at the moment. I want you to speak about the rubbish that's here. You do business right here. Can you just tell me simply how it has affected your business? Do you mind standing up, sir? Thank you very much. Thank you for talking. Yes. Talk to us, sir. You're staying right by the side of this rubbish. How has it affected your business?
It has been affected badly. It scares away the customers. So because of how it is, you can see that the business here is very poor. It's very low. Customers doesn't come here. They used to be scared of contacting whatever bad or infections from the death. You understand? So we're only appealing to the government to come and help us and clear it so that we'll be free from this mess. Yeah, God bless you.
Judith, I'll be speaking to other individuals, but you can hear the sound of the horn in the background. That's because of the heavy traffic that having a pile of rubbish, this rubble here at this point, has caused. This is supposed to be the end of the road, Judith. And let me just do a quick count. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Just to be scientific, by my feet count, it is 14 feet taken off by this rubbish. I don't know if you want to speak with me, sir. Okay, so I didn't get someone else. But madam, would you like to speak on this matter, to talk to us about it? Please come forward so that we can talk about the rubbish that's been piled up here right now and how it has affected your business. Just give me one more moment if you would stay with me, and I'll get someone else to speak. Good afternoon, madam.
Afternoon, sir.
Yes, that's the camera right there.
Okay.
You do business in this Orozo market.
Yes, sir.
Tell us how having this pile of rubbish here has affected your business. Don't worry, I'll hold the microphone. Just
Okay.
don't worry.
Really, we are not finding it easy in this market. There is not enough space. We are managing for space, and the dustbin here carry all the space. There is no space. Everywhere is smelling, and every week we pay for sanitation. We pay for market development, but we don't know. We are still staying inside the dustbin like this. It's blocking space. How we wish they will back it a little bit so that we can get space and put our market in to display it on the road for our customers to see it and buy it. If this our wish will be granted, they will be very happy. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, madam. It's sanitation levy, it's development levy. Come forward, sir. We would also want to hear from you.
Right.
But then, what's the essence of paying for sanitation levy, and what's the essence of getting the other levies when in the end it's not used for the betterment and for the development of members of the market? It's back to you, Judith.
Yeah, Sagir, many thanks. Very quickly, I've been informed that Sumayya Abubakar is also on standby with the same issue, densely populated area with waste that is yet to be cleared. Sumayya Abubakar joins me from Kurudu there. Sumayya, I can see you if you can see me. A very good afternoon to you.
Yeah, indeed. Good afternoon. Yes, it is the same problem, always replicated. Right, I'm standing at Kurudu. By the way, this is the dump site at the major road of Kurudu. But then, if we have to, extend to this entire, community, starting from Karo, there is also a dump site there, then down to Kurudu, and then in front, towards my left, is of course front where Orozo, where Sagir is. So it is the same situation. Beside me, there is this a store owner, a shop owner here, but he of course had declined to talk to us about this, and but most of his major complaint is that this stench tends to disturb the community, and of course it affects their business. But I have a resident here of Kurudu, Nikki Sandy, who will be talking to us and walk us through how this affects them, the impact of this dump site in their area. Good afternoon, Miss.
Good afternoon, ma. How are you?
Thank you for talking to us. Now, walk us through how you people are faring, as residents of Kurudu with this dump site. Has the government done anything, and how is it affecting you as someone living in Kurudu?
Okay, thank you so much. Just as you have said, this dustbin here, honestly, it has been causing a lot of problems, ranging from accidents and hold up. Sometimes in the morning like this, you will see, series of cars, you understand, that no movement at all, you understand. Sometimes accidents, you understand. So it's really causing a problem here. Though governments are trying, because sometimes ago I noticed that they removed the dustbin. Before, within some days, you will notice that it has already filled up again. So I don't know if there's anything that government can do in order to reduce the dumping of refuse. I think it will help. And this area, we suffered a lot of mosquito bites and a lot of things. Although you cannot even pass here without closing your nose, and all these smells cause a lot of problems in the lung, which is not okay. It's not good for human being.
Yeah, of course. But I need to ask you one more question. Now, I know that you've been staying here for a while. What was this always the situation, or it just changed?
No, it has been like this. I know since I came, I've been here for long, and I noticed that this dustbin has been here. You understand? Though, just as I have said, sometimes the government will remove it. Before you know it, it will come back.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Nikki Sandy. Currently, Judith, as you can hear from the residents' mouth, this is what they're facing. I have to point it out that New Central has been on this matter for the longest time, starting from Karo, Kurudu, down to Orozo, and yet nothing, a permanent solution has not, been found. So one point I would say is that now people are using it as political campaign strategy, calling on saying that they would make sure that refuse is being packed, which which is your basic amenities. But currently, that's the situation in the FCT. Back to you, Judith.
Sumayya Abubakar, many thanks. Sumayya Abubakar there from Kurudu, there, one of the municipal areas in Abuja. Also, we had Sagir Ibrahim earlier joining us as well from Orozo, also a municipal area in Abuja.